everyone, AmberFrmThVault here. Welcome back to more Medieval Dynasty. We're going to jump right back in, so see you back in just a second. All right, here's the deal, guys, gals, non-binary pals, and anyone in between. I realized partway through that there is an item for this quest that makes a huge difference, and normally I try not to spoil things, but because I know this part of the game really well and I know this storyline really well, I don't want to fuck this up. I want to make sure I have the item. It really does make a difference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run to Baranica, pick up an item, and then I'm going to come back. I won't show you guys me getting it. I won't talk about it. But once we have it, we'll go ahead and come back and finish this quest. I apologize. I really wanted to make sure I did it right though. So I'll be back in just a second. All right, so here's the deal. I went ahead and picked up the item I needed, and I ended up picking some stuff up, doing a little bit of just scouting things out, grabbing some things, bringing it back for the village. Here's why. I have a plan. Now, I've been, just for fun, oop, I'm clicking the wrong button, sorry. I've been looking online at other people's builds because I was just curious if other people were like doing cool builds with this game. And, oop, sorry. And I was really curious just because I had seen some really cool shots that people had done of like their overhead village. So I wanted to come into the photo mode and just kind of look at what we could potentially build for a village here. Now, a lot of people were like, don't delete your village, just build a new one in a new area. Here's the deal. I really like this area, so I don't want to leave it. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the entire way that I'm building this village right now. I think instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to use all of this area. I'm going to delete a lot of the buildings. By delete, I mean demolish. So I'm literally going to have to rebuild all of them. I think I'm going to rebuild them. And then I think what I'm going to do, this is kind of like my plan here, is build kind of a more niche village where I have maybe some more interesting roads, like one main road, and then maybe building out like almost pentagons or something like that. But anyway, I'm thinking about that. I'm looking here. I'm actually going to be using this mode, the photo mode, in order for me to try to build that. But that is something I want to work on. So in order for me to do that though, I am going to have to turn on unlimited carry weight. There's just no way I'm going to be able to redo this whole thing, rebuild this whole thing without turning on unlimited carry weight. But here's my other thing. I'm probably going to do it in the winter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend some time in the summer when we're together. I'm going to go ahead and try to build up some supplies. And then in the winter, when there's not as much to do in the game, because the game just doesn't have as much, I'm going to spend that time actually rebuilding and try to move some of my buildings around. So just out of curiosity, I don't know if any of y'all care about what the buildings look like, but I am curious if you're interested to see, you know, the building progress. Let me know. I might make a video on it, but I really am interested in kind of doing something a little bit more interesting this time rather than just making everything in the horseshoe that I often do, or like the cul-de-sac, I think is what I usually called it. But yeah, usually that's how I do my villages. And after seeing a couple people online, yes, I really love this game. So I have been Googling other people playing it and like what they're doing and seeing their villages. And I was so impressed with everyone else's villages. So that is the plan right now. We are going to run and do this finally, this mission. I actually had to run past it in order to go back home to drop stuff off, but I was like, I have too much shit on me. I need to drop things off. So we're going to go ahead and run back. We're going to be able to do it. I'm going to try not to stop to pick up every single mushroom, but I'm going to be honest, it's hard. But that's the plan now. So we're going to run, we're going to finish this, and then remember, we're going to go ahead and still do the Castellan thing. I haven't even showed y'all the other endings yet, which I will, I promise. We've already seen this one, I believe. Yep. I will. I promise we're going to do it. It's just going to take me a little bit more time. So let's go ahead and look around. We want to find some kind of sign that the guy was here. Now, like I said before, I already know exactly where he is, so I'm not going to go there, though. I originally was like, I'll just go straight there. And then I was like, nah, I think you guys deserve to see like how you actually would get there, so let's do it. Let's actually get there together. First of all, what do we got here? Oh, just more St. John's wort. I'm actually going to grab that real quick, because you can't have enough on you. I also have no broadleaf plantain, and I don't know if you've noticed, but my health is not great. I went ahead and did some hunting, and I ended up with so much meat. Like I said, that's basically what I spend my my winters in this game doing, is hunting. Okay, this is what we're looking for right here. Ah, this is why I love having the tracker. So let's go ahead and follow this blood trail. This is the way you were supposed to find him. So we're going to keep going. We're going to take one quick veer off to pick this up. And then I did go pick up one item that I'm going to want for this. So we're going to go this way, which you'll see very quickly once we get there. I'm going to start running because there's the blood again. We're going to look. Yep, we're going to keep following the blood trail. And then do you see right there, there's a little bandit camp. I don't know if there's any actual bandits, so let's just be ready just in case. Don't see anyone. Nope, we're looking good. I don't know if we've seen this camp before either. Okay, I'm gonna resist the urge to pick up all this broadleaf plantain, I promise, but I want to get a little bit because my health is pretty low, and if we do run into someone, we should probably have some better health. All right, so here we go. We've got a bandit camp that turns out a copper knife. Yes, we want a copper knife. Anything else good here? All kinds of good shit. Oh my god, an iron axe, some firewood. There's all kinds of stuff here. Got some bronze arrows. Yes, look at this, and a nice bow. All right, I think that might be everything in here. Sweet. Okay, we got to get back to our blood trail, but that was worth finding. Okay, let's get up. Here is our blood trail. So obviously there are no bandits there now. That doesn't mean we might not run into some. We're gonna go this way. There we go. There's our man. You see him right there? All right, let's go check on him. All right, Hugo, please help me. Please help me. I'm badly wounded. He didn't say very, but boy, my brain put that in there. Damn, you sure are bleeding a lot. I've been attacked. Cough. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it. I guess that would be, I've been attacked. I'm not sure I'm going to make it. I'm not a great actor. You're Nadar's worker, aren't you? The one who was supposed to deliver the ride to Gustovia. That's right. Here, take your parcel if you want. Just please get some help. Take this. It should help with the pain. And we're going to give him this potion of healing. Thank you, stranger. I'm on my way. Try to keep pressure on the wound. Okay. And in case you wonder what I picked up, yes, I did go pick up a healing potion. Typically, when I finish this part of the game, I have already purchased or ran across a healing potion. So I don't usually have to bring one. And then I remembered what this one was. And I was like, oh, shit. That's the one I need a healing potion for. So that's why we picked it up. So we need to go back to Gustovia. Obviously, we're going to do that. But let's just real quick on the map. We are pretty damn close to Dinica. So let's just go to Dinica. I think we'll just use the cart. I think that makes more sense. I've also got some things I could probably sell. If not, I mean, I just picked up that bow, but I can always do the build a shit ton of knives thing. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to run to Dinica. We'll take the, oh gosh, what's it called? The cart, the horse and cart. Oh, it's a deer. I thought I saw a light for a second and I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck is that? It was a deer. And some lag. A deer and some lag. So we'll take the cart over to Gustovia. Gosh, I couldn't remember what the fuck I was talking about. We'll take it over to Gustovia. And then I think from there, we should, I'm trying to remember. I think we're good after this. I think this is the last thing we might need to do for her. So let's see. Yo, just enough to make it to Gustovia. Thank God. Okay. We got this. We got this. All right. Let's go into town. Oh, fuck. It wanted me to go back to Nadar. Shit. All right. So I am stupid. I forgot. I have to go to Nadar first. Not very smart. So let's actually, I'm dumb. I was going to Gustovia to bring her the thing, and that's not what we need to do right now. So what I'm going to do, because I'm dumb, I have enough money, obviously, we just saw that. By the way, I cut myself off because I started swearing, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't post this video with me just swearing a shit ton. You know, I don't know, I swear a lot. But anyway, I'm going to run home, towards home, I should say, because that is how we're going to get to Nadar. Let's see, did it stick on him? No, it didn't. But we're gonna get this moose. And then I'm going to try to pick up some stuff to sell. So hopefully we'll have more to be able to sell. And in the meantime, if I kill a moose, that will help us with some money. Okay. Let me go ahead and transition when I get there. Oh, sorry. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I made it back home, and the reason that I'm actually coming back in to show you guys is because what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to bring some stuff that we can sell. So there is some stuff I've picked up, and I want to just be able to get rid of. I don't necessarily need it, but I also want to make sure that if there is any food left that has very low condition, I grab it and I do something with it. So before we leave here, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, in order for me to do that, shit, my brain is going here. I need to... Well, here's the other thing. I can also leave it and I can let it turn to rot. Having rot isn't bad. It actually helps us make fertilizer, which is really good later on in the game. But I don't necessarily want to lose all this stuff, but I need to have an herbalist shack to really be using a lot of this stuff. And I actually don't know if I can build one of those yet. Oh, sorry. I forgot that what I wanted to do was get in here to buy or to grab things that I could sell. But one thing I can do is I can just sell the morel mushrooms. I actually don't have to keep them. It's just that some of this stuff doesn't last forever, so I want to be a little bit careful, obviously. All right, and the other thing I was looking for was dried meat. Okay, I have some dried meat in here, but I want to keep the stuff I have. All right. So this is where we're at. I think we'll be fine if I go with just this much. Obviously, I'm still going to be moving a little bit slower, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to Nadar now. We'll be able to talk to him. By the time we get to him, it'll probably be nighttime. It's not going to take us too long to get there, which is good, but it definitely will be nighttime. So I'm going to have to, you know, travel in the dark a little bit. I don't think that's going to be too big of a deal, but I'm going to sell some stuff. And I think what I'm going to plan on doing... Oop. All right, so I'm jumping in real quick just to say that I need to travel to Nadar. It is already getting dark, so obviously by the time we get there, it's going to be dark. I'm going to have to basically sell a bunch of shit in order for, you know, the opportunity to get to Gustovia, because I don't have quite enough coins, I think, to make it from here to Gustovia. It would be nice, though, if I could travel over nighttime to get to Gustovia, because then I don't have to worry about... Yeah, I should have probably looked for that rabbit. I'm already over encumbered, though. I'm over encumbered because I'm carrying a lot of stuff that I can sell. I'm bringing a ton of dried meat with me. As I said, I did a little bit of like off camera stuff. I did a lot of hunting to try to get my scores up for hunting and all this other stuff. And in order to do that, I ended up with a shit ton of meat. I'm not going to eat it all, and I don't have anyone living in my town right now. So I'm going to go ahead and sell most of it because it's not like we won't get more later. But let's see, Gustovia. Yes, it would be 470. So I need to be able to sell things, which unfortunately I can't do until it is morning. So I think what I'm going to have to do, this means I'm going to have to collect sticks. I don't have enough time because it's already night, so no one will talk to me as far as selling things. Nadar will talk to me, but that's it. And I don't want to have to travel to Gustovia because, like, overnight, because honestly, we're getting to the point where I've at least had one bandit encounter, and I'm not great with bandits at night. So we're going to try to grab ourselves some sticks here. Getting pretty close. 11, 13, 16. Perfect. Okay. Keep always clicking that. I don't know why. All right. Now let's try to sleep. So yes, we are over encumbered, but there's a reason why. I think, can we pass the... There we go. All right. I prefer to be able to use my nighttime if I can. Actually, before I do this, let's do this really quick, because we can sell and or eat the roasted meat then. Okay. All right, sleep till next day. We're already halfway through summer, believe it or not. Like, it's pretty intense. I'm not gonna keep the sticks, so we're just gonna go. We're gonna talk to Nadar. We're gonna sell some stuff, so we hopefully have enough money to take the wagon back to Gustovia, so we don't have to run there. And then, hopefully after that, we'll be able to do the other Castellan things. I am so sorry, by the way, that I fucked that up. But you know what? Life is life, huh? Let's see. She's got a 3 in hunting. That wouldn't actually be too bad. Have I talked about this yet, that you can see what their stats are? No, not very good. Not very good. Who are you? Oh, 31? Oh, girl, you are not going to outlive me, which is my hope. All right, let's see. Hello, about the ride delivery. Yes, I found your man wounded on the side of the road. He's been attacked and needs help. Or I followed the whole route there and back again and found no one. We're obviously going to go with the first one. Oh my, I must send someone promptly. I gave him some medicine. He should be able to pull through, or you should hurry. Obviously, I gave him some medicine. Thank you very much for your help. Will you handle the delivery of the rye? I don't know when Sure, don't worry about it. You're amazing. Here's some coins for all your help. Keep it. Your worker needs it more than me, or thank you, goodbye. We're definitely going to say your worker needs it more than me. You're a true hero. I wish you all the best. We want to have a good dynasty reputation. Multiple reasons, but one of the main reasons we want to have a really good dynasty reputation is because when we do, we're actually able to build more buildings. So, I mean, for me personally, that's a pretty good reason to want to keep my reputation up. So we'll sell the bow. Let's see, he's got quite a bit of money, so we can sell him quite a bit of things. That didn't get us a ton of money, but you know what? Considering we were going to just get rid of it either way, that looks good. You know, I'm going to get rid of more of the dried meat, and then I think that's it. Did I have anything else I was going to sell? Don't think so, but I also... We could do some of the berries. Gosh, no, not worth it. It's
nice seeing you.
Thanks. It was nice seeing you too. Actually, I do lie. One more thing. Do you happen to have a simple bag? Do you have a simple bag? I would really like a simple bag. Yeah, simple bag. I only want one.
Farewell.
There we go. All right. Merchant locations. Yes. Okay, cool. So we're going to need seeds. Oh, okay. I don't know if I have any seeds right now, but we can go to, when we talked about Dobronigia, we can get some stuff there. So we need fertilizer, carrot seed, wheat grain, and cabbage. I hesitated because I don't know if my brain is stupid. Okay, I've always been really good at spelling. And then I got COVID 3 times. And now all of a sudden I am bad at spelling. And it's really bothering me. If anyone ever tells you that COVID isn't serious, fuck them. I have had it enough that it's literally impacted my spelling. Plus it made my asthma worse. But I feel like the word fertilizer has a Z in it. And I understand that this is probably like British spelling or UK spelling. But in my brain, I'm like, doesn't fertilizer have a Z in it? I'm trying to figure that out. Or Z, I guess, as they would say. Anyway, welcome back. Did someone order a rye delivery? Let me check my list. Everlasting youth, world peace, extinction of mosquitoes, rye. Yes. Real quick. You don't want the extinction of mosquitoes. I know that you feel like they... you know, suck your blood, and that sucks. By the way, yes, there's a Z in fertilizer. I know that sucks, but the male mosquito is actually a very prolific pollinator, so please don't kill mosquitoes if you can. It's only the females that bite, which kind of sucks, because ain't that a bitch. The most unfeminist insect is a mosquito. Okay, so here you go, or here you go, my beautiful lady. Let's say beautiful lady. I want to see what she says back. Racemir, you do know that flirting with a married woman is punishable by lashing, don't you? I didn't mean... I was just... You're too easy. And you're horrible. Yeah. Did you find any problems along the way? A few, but nothing a big-time adventurer like me can't handle is obviously what I'm gonna say. Although I could say none, was I supposed to. I feel sorry for the slain dragons already. You should. The werewolves definitely weren't happy about it. Here's your payment, conqueror of the simple errand. I bid you farewell as a wealthy man in that case. Take care, Dobronigia. Sweet. Okay, there we go. I'm so glad we finished her story.